Hey YouTube, this is Liberty Coins coming at you on Tuesday, April 14th, 2020. This is not a coin video, this is a nature walk video. This is a view of my property where I'm at, located up north, way up in New York. And I'm just giving you a little video of where I'm at, what I'm doing, and we'll do a little woods walk back to where my vehicle is. So I came up here today to get all my landscaping equipment, my tractors, one of my lawnmowers, my weed whacker, chainsaw, bring them all in for service and turn everything on, got them all running, and I'm going to load them up shortly after this video, and then I'll head back home. And just a quick short visit today. I'm actually going to spend the night. I got a hotel just because I don't want to rush back. It's too much in one day to try to rush back, so did a little minor some housekeeping stuff around the property, nothing major. I could actually spend more time to do stuff up here, but I've got some punch list stuff to do at home this week while I'm off from work. So I could definitely be up here and cut wood and chip wood and all that stuff, but it turned out to be a nice day. It's about 40 to 45. The sun was out for a little bit. So I just installed my trail cam, and we'll stand in front of it so I always put it here every year. And got my Marlin 1895 SBL 4570. Always have some sort of protection when I'm in the woods, whether it's that or a 12 gauge. So I always put the trail cam here, and because the deer usually flow every year this way and go that way, or they go this way, which is where we're going to head back. So I just got it up for the first time, new batteries. So I'll come back in a month, check it, and I usually leave it up all spring, summer, and then late fall I switch it out, the batteries, and see what I can capture in the fall. So in about a month from now, this will be grown more, and about another month it'll be grown, and then this will be really grown in. You won't be able to see too much. So yeah, just enjoying nature and everything that we've got going on in the world. This is nice to be out here for sure. Like I say, I could be out here more. If I didn't have stuff to do this week at my house, I would definitely be out here. I probably would have spent about 2 or 3 days of just some housekeeping and, like I mentioned, chainsaw work and all that stuff. But I'll have time next month. I got a couple of vacation days I want to burn, so this was just to get all my stuff and then come in and check on stuff, and had a couple posted signs that were missing, so I put those up, the no trespassing. So all right, so let's take a walk back, get my rifle here, put that over my shoulder. It's loaded, but I don't have one in the chamber, so just don't need to have it just yet. And I've got my ear protection for that, my Bowie knife, and then I got extra ammunition in there, so in case I don't want to fire too much. Expensive ammunition, number one. Number two, you're not going to find a lot of ammunition in the stores because everybody's been raiding everything. So we're going to head back to the main part of the property. There's my father-in-law's tree stand, and there's a trail that we've carved out over the years that basically circles a lot of the property for a four-wheeler to run. Kind of thought I'd do a different video, a little more of a woods walk. Coins are on hold, so everybody out there, let me give some shout outs to some channels that are still doing coins. Augie Contreras, looking good. Coin Roll Fishing, hope you're doing well, my friend. Stack Attack. Just depends on where you are in the country. I'm here in New York, so we were one of the first states that got hit pretty hard, so all the banks are shut down. You can only do drive-through, and they're not doing specialty coins, so I'm probably a good month, no coins, so going through some withdrawals. So for all you other channels out there that support me, thank you. Didn't mention everybody by name, but if you can still do $half roll hunts, sliver stacking hunts, wheat penny hunts, 35% nickel hunts on your 1945, 1940, 42 to 45, for whatever you're doing for your coin hobby. If you can make them, I'll watch them. If I come across anything, I'll make them, but I think until things get opened up, So this area right here, I just have a little bit of a kind of a plinking pumpkin target shooting range, or just, you know, if you want to just mess around with the shotguns, this is a good area that I kind of carved out. Pretty neat. In other videos before, I've done pumpkin videos. That's where I usually do them, and I can pull my truck in. So this is a nice different video. Just enjoy. I'm not talking in between everything. In the nature. We'll take a walk in here. This is what is my kind of target shooting range that I use for rifles. I'm not going to use this today over here. I'm just going to plink a few rounds when I'm done with this video. But a lot of trees have fallen down. So I've carved this out many years ago and I still use it. And obviously there's some shotgun shells. Here's my bench. And then I usually carved it out to go this way. And as you can see, another tree has fallen right there, so I'm gonna have to cut that. But pretty much there's a target way down that way. I don't know how far I've measured it. I'm definitely over 100 yards, but I'm not sure how far I'm at. But today would be a great day to do it too. But it's so quiet. Like, I hate to just fire a gun, but it's all good. So I just gotta take the chainsaw to that. That's an easy, quick little whoop whoop. But pretty much it's a straight line, comes down, and right there. Usually I can't get in here. This is the only time I can really get in here until we get into summertime, because in here it's grown, and I got really bad, not just the mosquitoes, but the deer flies up here. So really it's not conducive until the fall, or now, maybe another month. So I have a membership to a outdoor range, which is about 5 miles away. So that's what I usually do in the summertime. If I'm not plinking any shotgun shells or anything like that. I want to be a little bit more serious, but with everything happening, ammo is getting hard to find. Go to, you know, Walmart, Dick's, everybody gobbled everything up because they panicked. So the 4570 that I have on me now, I've got plenty of it, but I'm not going to burn through a box. The box I get at Walmart, they're usually like 32, 44. It's expensive, so I don't mind doing like half a dozen today, but that's fine. So we're kind of into the clearing. You've probably seen these in some of my earlier videos when my channel was Chef Fabio 76. I mow all this. And I found this years ago, one of my videos. I don't know how I ever missed this, but I think it's called a sickle. It's a farming equipment. So it's kind of cool. And it used to be farmland. So this was left here. Who knows? It's probably been sitting here for 70, 80 years. Because like I've mentioned in my last video, probably 3 years ago, none of this was here. This was open farmland. And then once they stopped farming on it, the woods grew. And then over the years, when my father-in-law owned the property, he did a lot of clearing of where we're at now, and I've continued to keep it cleared by mowing so that we can get into here. This is a great area to farm. I did pumpkins here a couple years ago. No luck. I'm gonna try again this year. But a nice little opening. And then we're going straight. There's the entrance, and then we'll have the outer opening. There's another way into where we were at, but I'm not going to walk all that today. Just more of a woods walk. Who likes to do a woods walk? I know people like to do woods walks. Everything's coming back. People are looking into nature, classical music, old rusted tractor. Father-in-law, this was his, and he moved it. I don't know why we don't just get rid of it, but yard art, whatever. It's still running if I can get it going, but I don't have the time for that kind of stuff, so I'll just sit there and look pretty. There, so here's the opening. So Got my 2 tractors started and ran for a good hour or more. Taking them back today or tomorrow. I'm gonna load up the Craftsman. I can't see Craftsman. Yardman MTD. That'll go in the back of the truck with my ramps. John Deere will go on the trailer. Got one of my lawnmowers that I'm taking back, and my chainsaw, my weed whacker. So my chainsaw doesn't need to be serviced because I bought it brand new last year. I only used it for like half an hour. I can service the weed whacker myself. These I'm going to drop off to the dealers. This is going to go to the John Deere dealer. This is going to a hardware store where they service these. I need a lot of work done on it again this year. I need a tune-up, oil change. I want all the belts replaced. And the mower deck has a hole in it, so I want them to order me a new deck. So even if they can do the tune-up and oil change and get the belts changed, and they have to put the deck on order, I'll take it, because this is what cuts the grass mostly up here. This is all my yard and a couple of the yard customers I do, and lost a few this year. They either passed away or they moved. So looking to get a couple more people in my neighborhood to cut grass and whatnot. And then the opening shed. Moved the picnic table today over here. I think this is a better spot for it. And there's some dead trees we've got to cut. I know my father-in-law mentioned he's going to probably cut these 2. So not bad. And then we'll go this way. This is my ongoing project. So we would go this way, and this would take us all the way through the woods back to where we started the video. This is my never-ending garbage pile. I got rid of 15 bags today that I had boxed or bagged up over the fall. I still have all this. It's disgusting. This is what they buried. A lot of this is going to be, I'm going to bring in a dumpster in a couple weeks. And then it's kind of another area to target shoot. A little planking, which I'll do after this video. And then I've got a nice little project I want to do is get in here and get a lot of this brush. Because eventually this is the area someday, right about in here, probably back behind, maybe in this area here. Nice little log cabin or drop cabin. So I don't have the investment to get a bucket loader tractor. I probably should look into it, but this tree fell down over the winter time. As you can see, this is what I've been digging up. There's still some garbage there, and then there's a glass pile back there. It's a pile of glass, and there's a little bit incremental stuff here and there. It's not horrible, but my plan would be in a couple weeks, come in here, knock off these little branches, take my extra lawnmower that I have, it's a beater, clear this out really good, probably take down that tree, and probably these 2 eventually are going to have to come down, but at least the smaller ones, get them out of the way so I can get in here and then just dig up what's left and get a pile, just move it all to the pile. And then I talked to the guy today at the landfill, and he's like, there's another neighboring place that they can order me an open top. They can bring it in, you can fill it, when you're done they'll haul it away and they'll charge you by the pound. So it's gonna be more of that. So literally I'm just gonna dig up the big stuff, pile it there, and when I'm ready, use my trailer and just make runs and fill it. I'm not going to be able to get everything, but if I can get the surface stuff and be cleaned up, and we'll be good. So that's it. Everybody coins. So hope everybody's doing well with all this stuff happening with coronavirus, and trying not to get into these videos where people are talking about it. And I did a couple videos where I showed, the lines at the stores, but I'm not getting into who, what, where, and when, all that stuff. I'm just trying to be focused on my own personal mental health and personal health and vitamins and all the stuff I can do to eat well and do what I can do, and that's it. We'll get through this. We will. But hope you liked the video. Like or subscribe. Tell me what you think. And that's about it, everybody. I'm going to wind down here in the next hour, just load up my equipment, and that'll be it. So hope everyone's doing well. Be safe. Tell your loved ones you love them. God bless America. And I'm still here. I'm just waiting to get coins. So till then, I'll keep doing videos like this, like I used to do. So this is Liberty Coins, signing off. Everybody have a great day. Take care. God bless. Tell your loved ones you love them, like I say. And we'll catch you in the next video. All right. Bye. Woods Walk.